My friend, this is Kyle Bonnell's Do It Now Baritone series. Honestly, when you need information and you need it now, you got to just put your foot down and say, now is when you give it to me. So this is it. We had other episodes in here. I don't know how many of them I'm going to do. It's a running thing for me now, so why not? The first one talked about something called spider exercises. All we're talking about is keeping our fingers super straight, learning how to put a finger down on a fret and make sure that it's pointy, not flat. You can do flat, but that's not what we're working on. We're kind of just working on getting used to playing the notes. Not playing on the metal, not getting that metal buzzy nonsense. The second thing that we did was to do something I like to call teeter-totters. Now remember, I'm crazy and these mean nothing. They're really just called finger exercises. Some other people I think referred to them as caterpillars, I don't know. The teeter-totters to me has kind of come up because if we played something like a D major or a E major, or dear God, an A major, we would be able to move our fingers around and use different fingers. So A major, that one's pretty self-explanatory, right? Meow, 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 meow. When we do our D major, the D, F sharp, and A, and then the open D, effectively form a triad. It's a major one. We're using our 1, 2, and 3 finger, thusly. If we take off our first, put our second where our first one twas, and then put our third one where our second one twere, and then put our fourth one on the fretboard, we get the same chord. D major, D major, D major, D major, D major, yeah. So, the way that I can move so fast there back and forth through any chord from D major, E major, C major, F major is because thousands of hours of just going G, E minor, G, E minor. What I noticed after teaching for 4, 5, 8, 1 million years, I realized that some people can't grasp that. So ain't nothing wrong with that. Just slow it down. Take a deep breath. Play our D major. Play on the 1. 1, rest, rest, rest. I'm laying my fingies down on the same notes, and then I'm not playing on the rest, and I'm going up and down and laying down a finger. We are playing the same chord on the 1. This is a whole note, and while doing it, you might not understand this, but what I'm doing is I'm teaching you how to have perfect rhythm, because when you don't just play on the 1, but you play on the 3, your hands have to move a little faster, which means because you are all rock stars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. By the time you get to quarter note downstrokes, your fingers will stop doing that layering thing by playing them, and then it'll just move in one fell swoop. So you'll be able to play chords super quick. Also, to boot, it gives you great rhythm. Yeah, that's about it. Those are the teeter-totters and spiders. The last thing we talked about was how to hear a chord. We talked about stuff like an E major, an E minor. We also talked about taking that E major, E minor, and turning it into a diminished chord. And then the last thing we had was finding out that there are more than just 3 triads, major, minor, and then diminished. We also have something called augmented. Through the eyes of, how about D again? D major, D minor, D diminished. Fun, huh? Well, when we take the D major and we sharpen the 5th, I don't like doing that. I like just playing what looks like an A minor or an E major shape. Ta-da! That gives us, since we have an open D, it works, but if we move it up, not so much, so we need to put a pinky down to get the same note that's on both of these, right? Not a perfect prime, but they are octaves. So when we play a D major, augment it, and put a pinky down, we get a D augmented. It's also called many other things, you know what I mean? You could be called in like a G flat or an A sharp kind of augmented as well. So that's how we kind of view out 1, 3, 5, 1 flat 3, 5, 1 flat 3, flat 5, major, minor, diminished, and then augmented 1, 3, sharp 5. And then lastly, what I want to do is reiterate again on that whole rhythm thing, but show you how to actually put a little something called pizzazz in your playing. One of the melodies we did last time was the D to the D augmented to the B minor. Let's just use that one as an example. Beginner rhythm. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Notice how my hand is going up and down, not moving anywhere, not stopping. And when I do this up and down, I have the rhythm in my head and the swagger in my soul. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're just gonna keep this going, but infiltrate or brush the strings with your fingers a little bit differently on going 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3. Now we're gonna do everyone. How perfect rhythm is established. Now far be it from me to say that I got perfect anything, but I like to sing, and sometimes the rhythms become boring. If you go double, you get 16. Hard to do unless you play them slow and practice. So what do I always say? I say, go slow. What's the hurry? Go slow. No need to worry, go slow. Honestly, music isn't something that you need to have it now. Music is something that takes a lifetime to achieve. And it's mostly a personal thing. When you do practice by yourself and then you bring it back to a group, what happens is you make the core group stronger. So even though music is an individual thing, kind of like golf, I don't know, I don't sports. However, I would assume that there's more people on a golf team? Is there a golf team or is it all an individual thing? I don't know. And guess what? I never really played except for to hit balls when I was younger. Not those type of balls. So when I was younger, I didn't know how to do or think or play or do any of this stuff that I'm doing or saying on this channel right now. It took me a lifetime to kind of learn. I learned from people, and when I was younger, I used to blah, 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 and I thought I knew everything. And now that I'm older and I've learned a lot about doing this, I realize I don't know anything. I still have so much more to learn in music, which is the reason why there's really no rush to make this channel anything or to make myself or music anything, just to enjoy it 1 second at a time. Take big breaths, try to drink fresh water, drink clean air, take off my shoes once in a while and put it on sand or the green grass, and then be a little bit grateful for the things around me. I'm grateful for this channel. I'm grateful for the ability to use my hand again after getting hurt, to play music and transition into music full time rather than doing labor all the time. And I'm grateful for you, anybody who's watching this, that might or might not have gotten anything out of this. And I'm super grateful for Kyle for urging me to get something out there for the baritone, as you know, the channel should. It was kind of lacking. There might be more in this series. If you like them, put a thumbs up and you know, tell me what you're grateful in the comment section. Aloha to you.